There's two ways to aim. Hold right click to zoom in, and then click right click to aim your iron sights. You're not gonna have much time, so try it right now. You have 3 seconds.
Oh.
I banned
Oh.
out China.
Alright, so now we're in the airplane.
China.
We are flying east. Hit M to open up your map.
Whoa, M?
M. Macro.
Okay.
So whenever I call out a direction, when I say east, that's the direction the plane's flying. That gives you an orientation of where the plane's going. So you're on your map now. You see we're coming in from the south. You see where I marked?
Yeah.
So we can actually place marks. If you right click on the map, we can mark. So I'm going to mark, let's see. We're going to go to Yasnaya up in the top right. It's cell KF.
Okay.
Alright, so make sure you jump. When you jump out, you're facing towards my mark on the compass. You're going to have to hit F. Get ready to do it in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit F. Now make sure your guy's facing north. Now in order to glide far, you need to point your camera up at the sky and hold W, and your guy will glide forward without diving too far. Okay?
Okay.
So just keep doing that. And we're going to try to get to those apartments that you can see off in the distance to the north. Bottom left of your HUD is how fast you're moving. And you see the solid white? At that point, when the arrow hits that, that's when your chute pops. So usually you try to get as far as you can before that happens. And now my chute has popped. So now you're going to try to glide to those apartments. So we're going to go for the 3 southern apartments. Now there's a couple other players here, so we have to worry about them. But let's get you on the ground.
Twitchy.
Get you on the ground, fast as you can. Get to where I am. Look for me.
I'm coming in right behind you.
Now remember, every player, all the players except for me, you don't see their name. So you don't know. You're gonna have to pay attention for them. So get in here. One of the strategies you're going to learn it when you're around a lot of enemies, close the doors. So that way they don't see you. Inner doors, they're fine. Now you need to be running around in here right now trying to find weapons. The important thing, don't go in the same rooms as me. We'll split up. You take... Make sure when you see this item on the ground, you hit tab and so you can look at it. Your main thing you want to find is like a good submachine gun, like a UMP, or you want to find a rifle of some sort. So the way we usually try to split, if we end up having to share a building to loot, we end up splitting it in half. So that way we can efficiently search and we don't keep going over each other's areas. So for example, you're on the 2nd floor, you went through the open door, you search all those rooms, I'm going on the other side. Then we'll do the same thing when we get to the 3rd floor. You look for
no weapon. Oh. Damn, it's kind of twitchy.
You might have to lower some settings even more then, I guess.
They're at the bare minimum, right? I mean, they're at the very lowest it'll go.
Okay. So one of the main things you want to do is you want to grab any medical stuff. You want to find a backpack, a helmet, and a vest, so that way you can defend yourself. Here, come over here. There's a pistol over here you can grab. Don't take the revolver. Take the pistol.
I guess I can't... Oh, yeah, I can auto-equip. Okay.
Yeah, you just drag it over. Make sure you grab the ammo for it. If you hover over the gun, you can see the kind of ammo it uses. Now, so...
How do you use iron sights again?
Hold right click. Or sorry, you click right click, and then it pulls up your irons. But you're probably... It's not recommended to do that unless you have nice optics, like a red dot or a scope. So usually we just say hold right click, and then your guy kind of aims down the sights, but you're still in 3rd person view. And that's going to be important because you want to be able to use your 3rd person effectively. Like, come to the door and don't come out in the open where I can see you. Go back inside this door. Let's practice some maneuvering real quick. Go inside the door. All right. Get up against the wall without coming out the doorway and see if you can spot me.
How do you shift your look over shoulder?
You can't. If you hold, that's the dumb part. So you can see it. So you see how on one side it's easier to see someone than the other. So
Yeah, I mean,
So
that's
you have to
that's
be
why I asked
aware.
for.
Yes, you have to be aware of that. Now, there is a caveat. If you pull in your iron sights, you can lean. If you hold your right click, you can actually switch shoulders. That's the only time you can switch shoulder view, but your camera comes in tighter over your shoulders. So try that. Hold right click and then Q and E, or Q and E. So you can still kind of look, but so you're gonna have to get used to where the just tap. Sorry, tap it.
Yeah.
Don't hold. Just tap it and it switches shoulders. If you hold it, you lean. Okay. Now,
Oh yeah.
now you're gonna have to learn to pay attention to your environment. So one of the key indicators you hear that the enemies nearby are footsteps. So you might hear running, and you can tell it sounds like it's on wood, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear running.
That's you on the
and
upper floor.
Yeah, and now you can hear this. You hear that sound?
Yeah. What's that?
That's crawling. So like different
Oh.
speeds, different stuff have different sounds. So crawling is actually kind of noisy. Now you always want to find backpacks. Higher level the better. The highest level of equipment is 3. The backpacks allow you to hold more stuff. So if you can't find a backpack early on, it's kind of hard to really carry a bunch of stuff. So you usually want to find medical stuff. You want to find a main gun and a secondary gun, and then you want to grab some of the main ammo types. You usually want to collect as much 5.56 or a 7.6, so that way later on you can trade with your teammate. But in this beginning part, the best thing to do is run around as much as you can, grab as much loot as you can, and then get a vehicle, because if you open up your map right now, you'll notice we're not inside the circle.
Oh, we gotta go south.
And the circle starts closing in 25 seconds. So, let's go try to find a vehicle now. You have a pistol, and that's probably it, and a backpack maybe, right? Oh, come over here, grab this.
Yeah.
Come over here, grab this M16. So at least you have that. So you're gonna have to practice moving quicker. You can't take a long time to grab all this stuff. So get over here, hit tab, drag all those things over, put the helmet on. Pretty much never use the face mask. They just added that, but it's pointless. You want either a motorcycle helmet, a military helmet, or the one I have, like the ballistic helmet. Alright, so let's go down. If you remember DayZ, jumping was kind of wonky. So you have to make sure you jump before you get to whatever barrier exists. Just because it's glitchy like that. So let's come out. Now, there's always a front door and a back door to an apartment. We consider whatever's inner the front door. So this is what we would say is a front door. Over here is the back door. That way we go out the back side where we most likely won't see other players. Depending on the environment, we may suggest doing that or not. Alright, so hopefully there's a car to our west, so we're going to go search for a car. There are broken cars that don't do anything and are just part of the landscape. They're just these rust buckets. Other cars are just by the road, and then other cars are inside these garages. I don't know where any of them here are, so we want to move. Usually you want to stay under cover. Make sure you're holding Alt to look around you, because people will sneak up on you from all sides. Remember how you die a lot by getting shot in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to happen a lot. So you're going to have to practice moving from cover to cover and stuff like that. Right now we don't care too much. Doesn't matter if we die. You hear that explosion?
Yeah.
So open up your map. You can keep running while you're opening your map. Just hit M.
Do not need that distraction.
We'll do it. Just do it right now. I just want you to see. There's a red circle to our northeast.
Yeah.
That's where a bunch of mortars are dropping. Odds are you won't get hit, but odds are you could get hit. So you generally want to stay away from that area when that happens. But here's a buggy. Now the secret with the cars is sometimes you have to wait a few seconds before hopping in. It's like lag or something. So just get up to the seat, hit F.
Oh, okay.
Now, you don't want to crash the car. It could be deadly. You in your position, yeah, you can shoot. You can see that. Different cars have different physics. Some flip better than others. And unlike Ghost Recon, they don't right themselves. A couple more things. You can hold shift in most vehicles to boost, which I'll do right now. You hear it kind of burst and then boost.
Yeah.
All right. Also, bottom left, notice there is a gas gauge. We could run out of gas.
Oh yeah.
So there do exist. Whoops. This can also injure us, so you'll see our health has gone a little bit lower. But fortunately, the car righted itself, so we're okay. So we can run out of gas. You can find gas tanks, but they do take up space. So if we don't need to, we don't like to use it. Also, vehicles make a lot of sound and are very obvious driving across the landscape, so sometimes it's advantageous to ditch the vehicle. You do have to be careful when you're hitting bumps. As you saw, we flipped like that. Sometimes it's a lot worse. You can mitigate that by letting go of your W or letting go of shift when you're getting close to a bump, and you obviously won't fly around as much. So strategies. A lot of time, one of the good things to do is to hug the for as long as you can. So if you open up the map now, there's two stages. There's like the blue stage, and then the white stage is the next area. And then when the timer runs out, the blue stage starts shrinking, and the white stage is the next area where the blue circle is going to shrink too. So we're already in the safe zone. Usually people try to stay up against the edge, so that way they don't go to the middle and get surrounded or attacked by a lot of players.
Gonna hunt for some more stuff here.
Yeah, we don't have any gear. So one of the things we need to do, get off fast. There's a player to our west, off in the distance. He might have seen us driving here. Clear the buildings before you start looting, because we don't know if someone's been here or not. I don't think anyone's been here, but I definitely saw a player west, and I can't shoot him from this distance because I have a shotgun only. So we need to be careful. He might come here. Alright, search the first floor. I'm going to do the second floor because I don't think there's much left on the second floor.
Alright.
Now you see our map turned red?
Yeah.
We are now in a mortar zone, but we're inside, so we should be safe. Come up here and take my level 2 backpack. If you hit the B button, that switches you from auto to single shot. Alright, the enemy is driving a buggy towards us. Make sure you're laying down. Don't be visible from any of the windows. He might come here. Alright, looks like he's actually leaving. Alright, come in here to the right, grab my backpack. If you look at your gun, you're probably in single shot right now. If you hit B, Bravo, you can switch to burst fire for your gun.
Yeah. I already set that to my mouse button where I like it.
Okay, good. As long as you know how to change that.
Yeah.
Smokes are very helpful. They make it harder to hear footsteps, and they obscure vision, which allow you to move. Have you picked up a vest yet?
No.
Grab this level 2 vest here. Over where I'm at. The level 2 one.
Do I automatically equip it when I pick it up?
Only if you drag it over to your vest slot, which is right underneath your backpack slot. But I think you picked up the level 1. Oh no, never mind, you didn't. So just drag that.
Shit, it takes like 5 seconds to friggin' load the inventory screen. That's
yeah,
really bad.
That happens sometimes. But your computer sucks, so that's part of the problem. Alright, now you need to learn about gun attachments. Pretty much you want extended magazines all the time, but better than extended magazines are extended quick draw magazines. Then you want some sort of optic. Then you want either a suppressor, flash hider, or compensator, and then some sort of grip. Certain grips only work for certain guns. So that's
that makes sense.
Now you hear that sound overhead? That's an airplane.
Yeah.
It will do a supply drop, and they have like some guns that you can only get from supply drops, like a M249, and you can get a ghillie suit, cool stuff like that.
Oh. I don't know if a ghillie suit works in the low res.
It does if you're hiding in one of the bushes. So, do you have any healing stuff?
No.
Alright, you need to get a bandage.
Quick draw mag.
No,
I guess I pick that up.
No, don't pick it up. Don't bother. I mean, I guess it's better. It's technically better than nothing. You can use it. It's fine, but honestly, it's probably not.
Well, it's just I don't have to open my friggin' inventory because
well,
it
you're gonna
takes
have
so
to get
long.
used to it because you're gonna have to do that a lot.
Pick up quiver, cross. Oh,
No,
shotgun.
don't. No, I just a shotgun. You're not gonna need it. It's most of our stuff is gonna be at range at this point. Ooh, a little lag spike
Ooh,
there.
a Uzi, an Uzi.
Yeah, still useless. So the only SMG that's worth its salt is the Vector. It's really, really good. And it uses 45 ACP.
Oh, a Scar L.
Scar L isn't as good as the AKM or the M16 in general. But those are your
Oh,
main. Those are going to be your
that's a
main.
bummer.
Those are going to be. Well, they might have changed it since last patch, but last conventional knowledge was that it wasn't that good. All right, so the main ARs you can use are an AKM, a Scar, or M16. Oops. So, what else do you need to know? So, oh yeah, bandages. They only heal you while your HP is red, so they only heal you up to like 75%. And they take time to heal, so you have to make sure you're under cover. You pop it, and it takes like 3 to 5 seconds to do it. Then,
Oh, energy drink.
energy drinks are heal over time, and they give you other boosts. So you usually save that for right before combat or if you need to top off. There's also first aid kits, which heal a lot more, and then a medic kit, which is like really good healing. So you want to make sure you find all those and have those in your inventory so you can use. So it's important to find painkillers, bandages, first aid kits, medic kits, those kind of things. All right, we need to go now. You see the blue line's coming really close to us. We might, well, so that thing doesn't kill you right away, it damages you. So we're going to get damaged a little bit, but come to the car. I was not paying attention. As soon as that blue line reaches the next white circle, you can start taking even more damage faster.
Get in. Okay, there we go.
So we want to make sure we outpace this so we don't get damaged too much. Now, towns have a lot more looting opportunities. Towns also have a lot of players hiding in them. Bridges are dangerous because they're super wide open and people can just lay down fields of fire. But the next circle is probably going to be across that bridge. So, against better judgment, I'm going to take the buggy there. Uh-oh. Unless we flip. Hit F. Get out. We're screwed. Alright. We need to head towards my marker. On foot. Out in the open.
That's so lame, because you
Enemy
could
straight
actually
ahead.
flip
Enemy
that
straight
in real
ahead.
life.
210 degrees. He's running to the red buildings in front of us. He doesn't see
Yeah.
us yet.
Oh, I'm shot.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ditch you. It's a huge gun. So you see how you got knocked out? You don't die immediately all the time.
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't great to run out in the middle of the field.
Are you still alive?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
crap.
crawling. Can you revive me?
So you
Or
cannot.
not?
I can, but I'll probably die doing it. You can't revive while laying down. Stop moving. Stop moving. I can't revive you if I'm laying down.
Oh.
So this is dangerous for me. So usually you would try to pop a smoke to be distraction or something, but it makes a lot of sound and it's very visible. Get up and take this first aid kit I'm dropping. Crawl to me and grab this first aid kit. Laying down doesn't always help. Put it in your inventory, right click, and then right click on it. Drag it into your inventory. Make sure you're hitting tab.
I know, it takes like 5 seconds to friggin' load this stupid thing.
Hurry up, because the guy is driving a Jeep, and he might be driving it to us.
Okay.
Never mind, he's ditching. We're okay.
Is it actually...
You need to right-click it. You'll see a circle when it's being used. You have to right-click on it and use it.
I thought I did, but no.
Quickly now, we got 40 seconds and we got to move to the next circle.
Alright. I'm good.
Alright, so ideally we would have to
Got
top
about-
off. Another player spotted to the southeast 150 degrees. By the way, you can drag attachments from between guns if they're compatible, so for quick swapping. Alright, move fast, follow me. You're crouch running, so make sure you stand up. There's a player ahead, straight ahead of us. He's shooting at someone else. I'm thinking I can try to take him out. Got him. Move, 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 move. There's a car straight ahead of us. Alright, good. Ooh, sweet. I'm gonna give you a 2x scope. Oh crap. Circle. We need to move. Run! Hurry, run! There's a car up ahead. This is gonna hurt. We might die because we're outside the circle. So it increases in damage the further along we are. So usually we would try to pop like an energy drink or something to heal up more. Now if you hit X, you put your gun away. And you can run slightly faster. So try that. Dangerous, I know, but at this point we kind of need to. Do you have any consumables?
I do.
Ah, screw it. Just get in the car and we'll drive. Oh, I ran out of freaking gas. Let's see if he has gas. He does not. Alright, run. We'll just run across the bridge.
Freaking glitching. Yeah.
It's okay. I killed one guy, so that's better than I thought.
I don't think we'll make it.
It's alright. Yeah, pop a bandage if you can, and then pop energy drink, and then just run.
I only have one energy
Pop
drink.
whatever you can. You only usually pop one drink at a time anyway. You do one drink and a painkiller usually. You don't do.
And it takes me 5 seconds to get on the ground and use this thing.
No, you didn't need to lay down. Just, I mean, when you're stuck in situations like this, there's no point. Like, you're probably going to die anyways. You might as well just heal as fast as you can and then run, okay? That's okay. You're going to die. I'm going to leave you behind. But that's good practice for you. So this is one of the things you have to worry about. Like, not just the players, but trying to outpace the circle. Holy crap, I found a car. I don't think I can survive long enough to jack it, though.
Yep, croaked.
Man, I found a car. If I had just enough healing, we would have made it. Not bad. We got into 13th place, actually. Out of 50 teams. That means there's a lot of singles left. Alright, well, good job. So, you saw you could view me, right?
Yeah.